Hello team, welcome to day 3 of Silver and Seven. So today is all about social media. So when you start Plexus, you all of a sudden have a business, and a lot of the times that business starts on Facebook. I know that 99.9% of my business all came from Facebook. So my mindset really had to shift on the things I said, the things I posted, my verbiage. You still want it to be you. You still want it to be your brand, if you've heard it termed that way, where it's all about things that you like and that you're about. So for example, I like to post a lot of stuff that is mom related since I am a mom of an almost 2-year-old. I love animals. I love physical activity. So that's a lot of stuff that I post about and that my life is centered around. And then I add Plexus into that. So I really try to stay neutral on a lot of different things. And I know for some people that can be hard and that might be a harsh truth for me to say it. But I'm going to let you know that your life is going to be 10 times easier if you just remain neutral and stay positive on your social media. I think that is more than anything is loving people and staying positive on your social media, especially once you start a business. I think this goes for anything, not just Plexus. Any type of even traditional business, if you were to start, you're marketing yourself. You want people to be drawn to you. You don't want them to be offended or turned off, because people are either going to read your post and unfollow you, or they're going to like it and they're going to follow you. So we're going to want people to follow us because that's how we create more activity on Facebook. Facebook has all sorts of different algorithms on how our posts pop up in other people's news feeds. So the more likes, or like when they do little heart or the little laughy face, the more of those you have, the more it's going to pop up in other people's news feeds. So you really want to be thinking about and scrolling through your Facebook page and looking and saying, what am I posting? Is it salesy? If you've been in Facebook for a little while, do you find yourself copying and pasting a lot? Because we might see a really awesome post and all of a sudden it just blows up through the Plexus world and everybody's posting it. But that cheapens you to just copy and paste all the time. I'm not saying that I've never done it. I will tell you early on, I did it all the time. It's okay to look at other people's posts and be inspired by them, but that it's exactly what they need to be. You need to be inspired by them and use those as a resource to make your own. Use your own picture. I have really tried to get away from any kind of Plexus salesy graphic. I like to go to the Plexus Worldwide Facebook page and use their pictures as inspiration. They have done an amazing job at marketing, but those pictures aren't pictures of me. They're not pictures of my family. And many people didn't start following me or become friends with me on Facebook to look at a picture of somebody else exercising and saying, I used Edge today, So I have tried to really, it takes more time. But again, I'm wanting to build my network. I want people to remember that I'm still Jessica and I'm not just Plexus brand. So I might use that as inspiration and use similar verbiage that they used on the Plexus Worldwide page because it's also compliant. So that's a really good place to look. But I'm going to use a picture of me or my kid or my husband or my dog or my chickens. You don't have to have chickens. I just have chickens. And use those because people are going to be drawn to that. People are drawn to personal posts. So something that we're going to do over the next 5 days as part of our challenge is every day I want you to make a personal post. I want it to be centered around your life, but how Plexus has sprinkled in over the next 5 days. If you are just starting out with Plexus, I want you to do a post. Just any kind of post. I've started this great health journey and I would love some people to join me. I am looking to, whatever you're looking to do, lose weight, feel better, have more energy, clear up skin issues, make sure we're compliant with how we're talking and how we're typing it out. We don't want to say any disease names. There's just some different laws with the FDA that we want to make sure that we're being careful about. We can't make any claims that hasn't already been product tested. Weight loss claims are okay because they have been tested before. So over the next 5 days, you're going to do those personal posts. If you are just starting out, do something about how you're feeling on Plexus each day. Make sure it's positive. I understand not every aspect of when we start necessarily Triplex is positive, but stay as positive as possible. Detox is a good thing. So when you're posting and you're saying, oh my gosh, I am so thirsty today, this means that my body is starting to balance itself. There is a way to look at the positive even when our body is doing things like detox or die off. Inform your audience about what your body is doing and how important it is that we are balancing our bodies. And sometimes that means we're going to be really thirsty or have a slight headache, but that means that our body is doing really good things. If you need some help on any kind of verbiage, feel free to message me or your upline, or your personal sponsor to get some info on that. So that's challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 is you're going to expand your Facebook audience. Open up that yearbook from high school or from college and start looking through the different names. Start adding those people that you had a relationship with or that you were an acquaintance with. And I'm not telling you to be all creepy status and just go friend a bunch of people you don't know. I don't suggest that. But do friend request those people that you had some form of relationship with. And what I like to do is I like to message them as soon as they accept my friend request and say, hey, it's been so long. I'm so glad that Facebook has allowed us to reconnect. Something on the lines of that. Don't mention Plexus. Not at all. This is all about relationship building. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to find 10 people to add. There's also where on your Facebook friends, it says suggested friends, or there's a little scroll at the bottom sometimes that'll say suggested friends. If there's someone you know, add them. What's the worst going to happen? They're not going to add you. It's not like you had a strong relationship before. So don't worry about it. Don't let it bother you if they don't add you. It's not like you're going to see them tomorrow. For the most part, you're not going to if you haven't already. So get those 10 people and sorry, y'all, I have to look at notes or else I won't get everything down because I'm really good at just blabbering. Those are the 2 things that I want you to do. Oh, sorry. Make sure that you're messaging your 3 people. So you have your Franks list and you're reaching out to people. You don't necessarily have to reach out to those people that you're not so sure about yet, especially when you're first starting out. If you are not first starting out, you need to message those chicken listers. Those chicken listers are those people that make you nervous. So for those people that are just starting out, contact 3 people that you're comfortable with contacting. If you've been in Plexus for a couple of months, I would like you to contact 3 chicken listers. So I'm going to recap. You're going to do the next 5 days. You're going to do personal posts with Plexus peppered into it. It's not going to be centered around Plexus. It's going to be about your life and how Plexus has been enhanced. Be personal, be vulnerable. Then you're going to add 10 new friends to your Facebook feed. And then you're going to reach out to 3 new people, whether it be people that you're comfortable with if you're first starting out, or chicken listers if you've been in this for a while. So I'm so excited. The first 2 days have been amazing. I'm sure you guys are rocking it, and you have so many people that are lined up, and I am excited to see all those silver welcomes on the page. So have a wonderful evening, and let's rock day 3.